So the Yankees had a terrible season, finishing 82-80 and missing the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Their offense stinks. They finished 25th in runs scored and 24th in OPS. They strike out way too much, they don't get on base enough, and they're too heavy of a right-handed hitting lineup. The owner isn't happy and the fans are pissed. So how do you fix that? You trade for one of the best hitters in baseball. Yesterday, they made a huge move to trade for 25-year-old Juan Soto. Now, we all know Soto is like Albert Pujols back in the day. He's a machine offensively. He has the two things that you want in a hitter: his power, and he gets on base. Every at-bat is a tough at-bat. He doesn't chase pitches, and if you miss over the plate, he's going to hurt you. Now, you can't ask for much more than that in a hitter. His 156 career home runs and 627 walks are the most in MLB history before his age 25 season. His career 946 OPS ranks 27th in MLB history. 20 of those players ahead of him are already in the Hall of Fame. So let's look at his percentile rankings from last year. So if you look here, it's pretty easy to see. I mean, he ranks top 90th percentile in almost every single offensive category that there is. And now here are his stats from last year and over his career. He hit 275, but he had over a 400 on base percentage, a 410 on base, a 519 slug for a 929 OPS. And it's crazy to think how young he is. When you look at his total numbers, 160 homers, hitting 284 with a 421 on base percentage, slugging 524, and a career OPS of 945. Now, if you're going to put him in Yankee Stadium with that tiny little right field, it's going to be fun to watch. Now, the downside to Soto's game is that he isn't a good defender and he's got a weak arm. And I'm guessing with the short portion right field at Yankee Stadium that they're going to play Soto out there to hide some of his defensive flaws. Now, they can move Judge to center field, and then they'll probably put Verdugo out in left field where there's more ground to cover. Now, this is all great, but let's talk about what the Yankees had to give up to get him. There really are two main players in this deal. First, they have to send right-handed pitcher Michael King to the Padres. Now, last year, King was 4-8. He had a 2.7 ERA and 104.2 innings pitched, and he had a 3.2 WAR. And because of injuries, he moved from the bullpen to a starter late in the season, and in his 8 starts, he posted a 1.8 ERA with 48 strikeouts over 38 in the third innings pitched. Now, the next big guy in the deal is Drew Thorpe, and Thorpe was named the minor league pitching prospect of the year across all of minor league baseball in 2023. He finished last season in Double-A, and he was the number 5 prospect in the Yankee system. Now, some have thought that his stuff might not translate great to the MLB level, but we'll see. Now, the last 3 players are Randy Vasquez, Johnny Brito, and catcher Kyle Higashioka. Now, Vasquez and Brito both were kind of up and down throughout the year, and Higashioka fills in as a backup catcher in San Diego. Now, the Yankees also receive outfielder Trent Grisham, another left-handed hitter, a really quality defender in center field, and I'm thinking that he's probably the Yankees' 4th outfielder. He's going to give them some depth in case of injuries also, because the Yankees players, well, they seem to want to get injured a lot. So I think no doubt this makes the Yankees better. No one can say that it doesn't. And yes, you have to give up some pitching to get him, but you aren't going to get Soto for free, even if he is on the last year of his contract. Now, a few things to keep in mind. Like I said, Soto will be a free agent after this year. Now, the Yankees are going to have to pay him probably somewhere between $33 and $35 million for this season, but then they have to figure out how to re-sign him. And remember, Soto turned down a $440 million extension a few years ago from the Nationals. But I don't think that the Yankees are going to give this up and then let him walk away. However, also remember that Soto's agent, Scott Boras, knows that the Yankees just had to give up a whole lot. So the price is going to get pushed pretty high because he knows they're not going to want to trade for a guy and only have him for 1 year. Now, the Yankees' payroll is pretty high right now, but they're going all in. Soto really helps their offense, bringing a professional hitter to bat next to Aaron Judge. And imagine trying to get these 2 guys out. Now, they still need pitching. Carlos Rodon could be a big part of the equation. Can he come back healthy and return to being a high-quality starter in the league? That would be huge for them. We'll see what happens. Now, they're also in the running for Yamamoto. And if they miss out on him, I think they're going to spend on somebody else because they just seem to be tired of losing. I don't think they care about the luxury tax. They want to win, and they want to win now. So what are your thoughts? Does this make the Yankees the favorites to win the World Series. I still think that they need to add a starting pitcher. And if they add Yamamoto, look out. That's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comment section below.